Hi, my name's Erin, also known as Mrs. Space Cadet. Welcome to my brain, where I make videos about my life to make you feel better about yours.
Nobody cares.
I am dead on the outside and the inside, and that's just not going to change during this video, so bear with me. I am now 19 weeks pregnant. So this video will cover my 18th week of pregnancy, where I feel like a few new developments happened. And you know what? Since I'm a nice person, I'm going to show you some fall foliage while I do that. Go potty. Pretty much all looks like death to me, so I mean, they're dying. That's why they're changing colors. It's quite sad, but you know what? I don't know about you guys, but we live in an area where people come to see the fall foliage and watch the hawks migrate. There's some more death for you. I showed my baby bump in my last video, which was like 2 days ago, so I'll just insert that clip here. You can see it a lot better. Baile de favela, que a Marcone, baile de favela. I look like I haven't been sleeping because I haven't. Why are you eating the carpet? Oh my god, every time I try and film a video. 18 weeks, no! If you're thinking about getting a puppy and you're pregnant and you have 2 toddlers, don't do it. Hey, how you doing? Well, I'm doing just fine. I lied, I'm dying inside. At 18 weeks, the baby is the size of a bell pepper, which I think is from the head to the butt. Like I said, haven't been sleeping that great because I get up to pee a bunch of times at night, and if it's like after 2 in the morning, I can't fall back to sleep for hours because I'm constantly thinking of things I have to do, or with work, I'm like, oh, did I send that email? Did I submit this? Whatever, I'm so distracted. A couple new developments that happened this past week. I definitely started feeling her kick. It's not a lot, but it's obvious that that's what it is. I started feeling things like a few weeks ago, but you never know because it kind of feels like a little muscle spasm at first. Not the painful kind, just those annoying ones. I've also been getting round ligament pains just from, you know, everything growing and stretching, which is only really annoying when you're sitting down for a while. It's usually when I'm working, and then I go to get up really fast, usually because Bucky's about to shit on the floor or something. And that's when I feel like those shooting pains. Weight gain, I'm scared to step on the scale, to be honest. I've been eating healthy, watching my calories, but I feel like I'm just blowing up, which usually happens when I'm pregnant. Last I checked, I think my last pregnancy update, I said I was up 5 pounds, so. Is anyone else watching? Are you guys pregnant? Is anyone watching this pregnant? Leave a comment how far along you are, and if it's your like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th baby. Someone I know from high school is on their 7th baby. Someone else I know from high school can't get pregnant. Talk about opposite sides of the spectrum there. What are you doing? This is what I deal with. Do you guys appreciate my real life background with just mess and ugly carpet? I know most people have these cool backdrops with twinkly lights and everything, and that's where they film their updates. I'm obsessed with watching pregnancy updates and labor and delivery vlogs. I've been searching on YouTube for induced early big baby, because I just have a feeling that's my destiny with this one, unfortunately. But you know, I haven't found one of those induced early because of big baby people that their baby was actually big. I consider big like 10 pounds, like Barrett was. Why do you not stop biting ever? Next week is the anatomy scan, which I'm really anxious for because I feel like we got the genetic testing done and it said whatever they test for were low risk, so that's good. But I don't think they really test for everything. I mean, how can they? So the anatomy scan, you get to really see everything and all the organs and measurements. And hopefully after that we can start talking more in depth about birth plan, because that's what's on my mind. I want to end up with a not big baby that does not have to go to the NICU. I feel like I would like a different room with a nice backdrop, because just so I wouldn't have to deal with the puppy biting me and barking at me the whole time. Also, the puppy had diarrhea and we had to take him to the vet, and Barrett was throwing up with a fever and all this fun stuff this week, so I'm a little drained and I am perpetually behind on work. In terms of baby names, I think we have the one, but we are keeping it secret because of all the BS that happened last time with Barrett's name. I don't know if I want to go into it, but there were people that were adamantly against us naming him Barrett and gave us a hard time in the hospital after the traumatic birth. So I'll just leave it at that. So we're not telling anyone. And when we announce it, I don't care if people don't like it. It's different, but it's pretty. Dan actually likes it, which is super rare. I mean, we're not gonna let Lily name her because we let her name the dog, which she named Bucky because she calls groundhogs Buckies, and apparently he looked like a groundhog, so she's not naming our daughter. I've been probably 5 times as hungry as I've been this whole pregnancy, starting this week. Definitely craving chocolate, like that's all I want to eat. Pizza and chocolate, and those are the 2 things that I really should not eat because I don't want to gain a lot of weight. Like I mentioned before, I just want to prevent as much of it as I'm in control of it. I can't make a freaking sentence. But as much as I can control about not having a big baby, I would like to do that. Maybe Barrett was just that big because he was a boy. Lily was 8.5 pounds, which I think is kind of normal. So if this baby is that, then great. I just don't want a 10-pound baby in the NICU. Lily was in the NICU too, so here I go on this freaking downward spiral of not being able to control anything. So originally we thought we were gonna get a bigger car with a third row optional seating. The problem is we don't have car payments on the crappy truck, and my car's not crappy, I actually like it, but Dan has to drive it to work so we don't beat the truck up too much. What we did is I found I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Diono car seats on sale. They're usually almost $400. I got them for $179 each, which is still expensive, but they're super narrow and not deep, so you can fit 3 side by side really easily, even in the truck that's not a full cab or whatever you call that, and in the back of the car. So I think we're going to try and suffer through just not getting a bigger car and work with what we have so we can save that money. And once they all come and we get them installed in the back of the car and the truck, I'll show you how much more room you have compared to, like, we have Graco car seats right now. They're super bulky. They're nice, but they just take up so much room. If we were getting a bigger car, I wouldn't care, but we forked out a little bit of money to save a ton of money. And speaking of money, I do want to make another video about how to save literally thousands of dollars when you're having a new baby. I don't know if people will agree with it or not, but someone out there will. In my last video, I was stupid enough to wear a shirt with my face on it, and people were like, where can I get a shirt? And I was not selling them. I had no plans to. I was just gonna do a giveaway or something like that. But my friend who made the shirts graciously agreed to, I don't know how, but get them on her Etsy shop. So you can actually go on there and order one. If they don't have the color or whatever you want, she has the logo of my face and she can customize your order, whatever you want. I'm gonna leave a link below, and I'm also going to try and do a giveaway. I think it's hilarious that even a couple of you are willing to wear a shirt with my face on it. But hey, I'm willing to wear a shirt with my own face on it. I guess that's worse, so you guys are awesome. As always, thanks for watching. Oh, this is getting harder. Uh-oh, Billy in the way. Until next time.